The Teacher Excellence Initiative, or TEI, was designed to measure a teacher's impact. It was supposed to be a thoughtful system. The goal was to help teachers improve and reward those who were doing well. But sometimes, good ideas can be used in harmful ways. Miss Johnson was a veteran teacher. She had been teaching for 20 years. Her students always did very well. They scored high on tests. They were engaged in her lessons. Miss Johnson loved her job and cared about her students. But the school principal, Mr. Smith, and the department chair, Miss Brown, did not like her. They often disagreed with her teaching methods. Mr. Smith and Miss Brown were friends. They often went to lunch together. They talked about the teachers at the school. Miss Brown often complained about Miss Johnson. She said that Miss Johnson was not a team player. She said that Miss Johnson was not following the curriculum. Mr. Smith started to see Miss Johnson in a negative light. He began to give her low scores on her evaluations. He even gave her some zeros. These low scores would hurt Miss Johnson's salary. Mr. Garcia was a veteran teacher too. He was new to the school. He was also a coach. Mr. Garcia was excited about his new job. He wanted to make a difference in the lives of his students, but he was having a hard time adjusting to the new school. The pace was faster. The schedule was different. He needed more support to succeed. Miss Brown, the department chair, was not helpful. She told Mr. Smith that Mr. Garcia was ineffective. She said that he was not following the lesson plans. She said that his students were not learning. Mr. Smith believed Miss Brown. He called Mr. Garcia into his office. He told Mr. Garcia that he was no longer coaching. This was a violation of the school's policy. Coaches were supposed to have a year to prove themselves. Mr. Garcia was devastated. He loved coaching. It was a big part of his life. He tried to reason with Mr. Smith. He explained that he just needed more support. But Mr. Smith would not listen. He told Mr. Garcia that he should resign. Mr. Garcia felt like he had no choice. He signed the resignation papers. The principal then forced Mr. Garcia to sign his separation of employment, which was not due until June 28th. The principal told him that if he did not sign the separation of employment, he would give him all zeros on his evaluations, and that Mr. Garcia would never be able to teach in the state of Texas or in the district again. Mr. Smith continued to use TEI in harmful ways. He gave low scores to teachers he didn't like. He gave high scores to teachers who were his friends. He forced other teachers to resign. He thought he could get away with it. But he was wrong. One day, a group of teachers went to the superintendent. They told her about Mr. Smith's behavior. They showed her the evidence. The superintendent was shocked. She launched an investigation. The investigation found that Mr. Smith had abused his power. He had used TEI unfairly. He had violated school policy. The superintendent recommended that Mr. Smith be fired. The school board agreed. Mr. Smith was fired. The teachers at the school were relieved. They knew that justice had been served. On this campus, in a North Texas school district, the teachers hoped the new principal would be fair and supportive, but they also knew that TEI was not a fair system. The district needed a new, non-biased teacher evaluation system, one that truly supports teachers and ensures every educator is treated with respect.